In response to the complaints made through different communication media by contractors of the local government, denouncing the alleged non-compliance of their payment, Governor Everett Hawkins addressed the situation.
Governor Everett Hawkins should go in address the situation reported by several contractors claiming non-compliance in their payments by the local government. Therefore, the governor of the island knows that he has already taken measures to solve the incident.
Los recursos del FONPEC son recursos.
The FONPEC resources are resources that were available and planned to be used to pay with those resources the number of contractual obligations we have. We have been aware of the inconvenience it has caused in several contractors who have been working for months. However, the solution to the issue is that we have arranged as of tomorrow a modification to the path and create a cash unit, which will allow us to temporarily solve the situation by appropriating 10,600 million pesos. Once those FONPEC resources return or are returned, we will return those resources to be able to meet the contractor's payment obligations.
Finally, the governor added that in the next few days, a solution that will allow the disbursement of the money corresponding to the pending payments of the people who have not yet received their salaries will be made.
And the departmental administration met with the Minister of Housing, where they analyzed the reconstruction issue, reaching agreements to speed up the process.
In the framework of the reconstruction process of the archipelago of San Andres, Providence, and Santa Catalina, the Governor Everett Hawkins met with the Minister of Housing, Susana Correa, and the Risk Management Unit to learn how the process of roof repair and construction of new houses is in the department for the people affected by Hurricane Iota is progressing.
This morning, we held a meeting with Dr. Susana Correa, Minister of Housing. We were analyzing issues such as storm storage and housing. We are currently seeking to present the budgetary addition to the Departmental Assembly, where we hope to appropriate more than 15,000 million additional pesos in order to meet the goal of more than 2,000 houses that were pending after they subscribed to the EDAN records. Unfortunately, the way they had been contracted before, it was through crews that were established, which was a model that did not work. Currently, there is an operator, but that operator at the speed it is going to build 108 houses per month, it is not sufficient. The idea is that we are going to hire 2 operators to start building 350 or 400 houses per month, so that by December 31st, we will be able to meet the housing commitments.
Within the commitments, it was agreed that by the beginning of next June, they expect to expand the crews that have been working on roof repair in San Andres, as well as to speed up the process of new housing for the people who suffer from Hurricane Iota.
The departmental administration has been carrying out the breaking of pavements for the improvement of the island roads. Governor Everett Hawkins made some statements about this.
With the beginning of the completion of the route that joins Pepper Hill and Tom Hooker, the departmental government started road improvement works.
Estamos próximos a colgar el pliego.
I want to announce that we are about to hang the draft of the bidding documents for the urban roads. Today, the rural roads of Four Corner are in execution. It's the first one that is being done, which is the takeoff of the works committed with the community. Later, we will continue with Orange Hill and then with other works, so that everything is fixed and we know that the date of publication of the bidding documents. This will also include the Calera 30 road.
These works are expected to advance in the remainder of 2022.
Today at the premises of the Family Compensation Fund, the Truth Workshop is being developed and led by the Truth Mission. Let's see what it is all about.
The Truth Commission is on the island carrying out a major educational and advocacy strategy with journalists in the country, this time with those of the department. The activities carried out in view of the report to be presented by the Truth Commission on June 28. Marta Martinez, press officer of the Truth Commission, clarified that what it's all about.
The idea of these workshops and meetings with the country's journalists is first to minimize the informative risk around what will be submission of the report. to make a record also of what the Commission has done during these 3.5 years, almost 4 years, and how this process of clarifying the truth has developed. In addition, clarify some concepts that colleagues have also asked of us in view of the presentation of the report. Likewise, in these workshops, which last a day and a half, we will tell you how the structure of the report will be and how the presentation event is being done, or how we are thinking of doing it.
In general, the main objective is to make known the function of this commission with respect to the country and the section that have been developed during its time of execution. It is important to remember that the Truth Commission is a state entity which is born of the peace agreement signed between government and this FARC in 2016 in the Havana Agreement, and is only one of 3 entities that come out of the peace agreement. The workshop is being held today at the facility of the Family Compensation Fund Kahasai and will continue on 5 p.m.
Play center of the island, as well as to accompany the training process of the children who are part of it.
During the delivery that took place at the Bolivariano School, the corporation Juego y Niñez spoke about the importance of the delivery support of the Children Play Center program in the country.
Gracias al aporte que hace Chevron, esto es muy importante.
Thanks to Chevron's contribution, the corporation can provide technical assistance to the program, which includes several points. One is to train the teachers of the children's play centers, supporting the process, train the children's actors, and train the families, and the other is to follow up the process with a team of professionals. Likewise, to provide the program with an endowment and make an annual restocking. Consequently, what we are doing today is this year's restocking so that the Traveling Children's Play Center continues to be active and their teachers respectively can have tools to reach the community and the children.
The technical manager stated that the importance of this is to direct efforts to help in the education and emotional recovery of the children youth in the archipelago.
In view of the early reopening of the municipality of Full Providence and Santa Catalina, the Chamber of Commerce will be offering free workshops and courses so that commercial establishments, businessmen, and entrepreneurs are aware of the current regulations and their updates to these regulations.
On May 18, we have the live a virtual program with the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Tourism and Colombia Productiva to support Providence and entrepreneurs in the tourism sector in workshops or training so that they are prepared for the opening of the municipality of Providence and Catalina on June 23rd. The idea and the invitation is that they participate and that they register in these workshops where we will review the current regulations and environmental sustainability issues, which are extremely important now that we are in final preparations to be able to have our establishment open again.
They will also be aware of all the updates of the current regulations so that those businessmen and entrepreneurs of the municipality have their papers up to date. A febrero del 2022, el Fondo Nacional del Ahorro ha financiado el saldo para vivienda de los colombianos que asciende a los 8,1 billones de pesos.
And now let's get to other facts that today are news in our brief news section.
The Secretariat of ICTs, in coordination with the Secretariat of Social Development under the Program of Attention to People with Disabilities, held a talk on social networks for entrepreneurship. This in order to enhance their micro businesses' ideas driven by their technological equipment. These meetings with the deaf population of the island allow the empowerment of the community in digital issues and strengthen social inclusion. As part of Afro-Colombian Day this coming May 20th, the Regional Center San Andres will implement an employability workshop with more than 170 vacancies. The activity will take place on the 28th of this month in the facility of Simon Bolivar Park from 8 a.m. In an activity proceeded in the plaza of the Cultural Center of the Bank of the Republic, the Senior Citizen Program of the Secretariat of Social Development exalted the talents and qualities of each senior citizen belonging to the clubs and/or golden fraternity. The departmental government said that it will continue to hold recreational meetings that allow the enjoyment and entertainment of this population of the island.